Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, baby. It's the Quarantine Concert Series. This is day number 50 in a row that we've done a concert. And we've done two a day. So we've been at it. I'm your host, Kabir Segal. Delighted to have you back. I'm coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. The dirty South, dirty birds. From my parents' place. My parents are sleeping upstairs. They're under strict instructions not to watch because I need all the Wi-Fi signal. But I know they're secretly watching. So, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. It's a very auspicious day in our household because yesterday my dad released his biography. There it is. Close the loop. We worked 5 years on the biography. So if you want to learn about... I really need to start a quarantine book series and interview him, right? Because I've done... We worked 5 years on this project. It's the story of his life. And it's a great biography. So I hope you check it out. It's available everywhere. It went on sale yesterday, so we're very excited. We had a family dinner. We toasted to him, and we all read passages from the book. So thank you, Dad. And thanks for having me here, letting me shelter in place. All right, so what are we doing? Quarantine concert series. All the gigs have gone away. And we started this concert series in earnest to put the spotlight back on the musicians. These are the incredible people that keep us motivated and encouraged and give us their mind, body, and soul. So we need to be there to support artists. We need to be there to support the creative community because it's going to be a long time, I think, until gigs are coming back. Like in New York, gigs have been canceled, some venues until 2021. I mean, there are a few states like Missouri and others that are opening up venues, but it's going to be some time until I think consumers feel confident to go into venues. And this is a $10 billion loss to the concert space. So a lot of people are hurting right there. Of course, we love the artists, not just the artists, it's the engineers, the promoters, and the bookers, and everyone attached to the artists as well, who makes their livelihoods trying to bring you the music and entertainment that you really enjoy. So yesterday, or 2 days ago, I wrote this piece in Market Watch, which is a financial publication, about how to support artists. And I think there's 3 ways to do it. Number 1, become a patron. You can. There's always been a link between patrons and artists. Hire an artist, produce a show, do a virtual Zoom with an artist, buy a lesson from them. I can't promise you you're going to play like the artist, but why not be inspired and understand the craft? You can also make a contribution to many different organizations that are supporting artists around the world. Multiple ways to do this. And third, just buy the merchandise, stream the music, buy the product. So we need to be in this together, and that's that. So I would also like to thank our partners at All About Jazz, a great jazz website and a lot of jazz journalism there. This website was started by Michael Ritchie in 1995. If you're an artist, go make an artist page. If you're a patron, go make a donation. All right, All About Jazz. We also want to tell you about this great initiative called the Quarantine Film Series. I made my first movie this past year, and I was so excited to go to the film festivals, but they're all canceled too. So these conversations we have with filmmakers in the morning, Alice Gu, for example, we talked to her. These are films that were accepted into top film festivals like the Tribeca Film Festival, South by Southwest, but they're having a difficult time, obviously, getting distribution. So we wanted to use the same platform to spotlight the filmmakers creating the movies that are on the TV screens and movie theaters, hopefully coming to you soon. So Alice Gu, she won the South by Southwest Award, the Jury Award, and on making a film called The Donut King, and about a Cambodian American who started a donut franchise. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., we're doing an interview with 2 filmmakers who are talking about Stuart Brand, this guy who wants to bring back species like the woolly mammoth from extinction. So it's called We Are As Gods. So that's what the film series is all about. One more thing, the word of the day. We started this new initiative. The artist today, his name starts with a CE. So we thought, why not pick a word that begins with a CE. So there will be a pop quiz. If you can tell me what the word of the day is at the end of the broadcast, you will get a prize. What is the prize? It's a puppy handing you a trophy. Okay, so we will give you a puppy handing you a trophy if you can get the word of the day. So what is the word of the day? Let's look at it. It is cembalo. Cembalo. It's an Italian word for harpsichord. See, we're going to increase the musical literacy everywhere. There will be no cembalos on this broadcast because our artist, I don't think, plays the cembalo, but that's okay. So the cembalo is the word of the day. All right, where can you find us? Find us everywhere. Find us on Facebook. Find us on Instagram, Twitter. Find us on LinkedIn. If you're looking for a job, our heart goes out to you. Let us leave you encouraged and inspired and motivated. You're going to go crush that job search after this. You're going to be like, I'm going to go crush it. And crush it together. That's right. All right, also on Periscope and YouTube. I got to do my Periscope. Periscope. There's up Periscope, down Periscope, left Periscope, right Periscope. All right, so we're also on Periscope. You want to be on the show, there's a bit of a line, but hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. You can also pressure Sandra and Camilo and send them nice gifts or chocolates. They're the incredible sound team. They accept gifts. Yes, we are open to bribery and chocolates and dog food for their dogs. You really want to get on the show? All right. So with that, I want to introduce the remarkable artist. This is a really remarkable artist who I've been listening to for quite a while. And I'm sure many of you know who he is. And if you're meeting him, this audience here, if you're meeting him for the first time, you're going to just fall in love with his music. He is a Renaissance man when it comes to the arts. He's a singer, a songwriter, a guitarist, an arranger, a producer based in Brazil. And it's exciting to have international artists. And we hope the internet gods will cooperate with us. And his discography is extensive. He's made some DVDs. We're going to get into some of this. And I think you're going to be so encouraged by listening to him and also just dealing with him a few minutes. Total professional, shows up on time. He's like, let's get to it. Let's make it happen. Great sound. You love it when you work with artists who know what they're doing. And this guy is totally on top of it. So welcome to the show, the multi-Latin Grammy nominated Celso Fonseca. Welcome. Tudo bem?
Hi. Hi, Kabir. Tudo bem?
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm good. Tell us, Celso, where are you broadcasting from today?
Yes, I'm in Búzios. Búzios is a small village close to Rio de Janeiro, where I live. And I came to Búzios because here we have a house, and so we can see some sky, some landscapes, and I think it's better than be trapped in an apartment.
I agree with you.
And so we came here with my family, and we are here, and we are good. And
Great. Tell me, Maestro, how has the quarantine affected your schedule? What were you going to be doing that has been canceled or postponed?
yes, I was supposed to go to Italy, and I had 10 concerts canceled, and I was supposed to go to do some concerts here in Brazil that were canceled too. And so I'm just here doing this lives, and I think this is a good thing for everyone that are at home. And
Is Brazil effectively shut down? Are all the gigs canceled there? What's happening in the creative space in Brazil right now?
you mean the concerts?
Yeah, is everything canceled and closed down in Brazil?
Everything closed down. Concerts, the venues, everything.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Well, what would you like to begin your performance with tonight?
I would like to perform with a song written by myself. It's called Like a Bossa Nova, and it's a song that I wrote. And I was chatting with a friend, and we are chatting about trips and all of those things. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, we are speaking about some bags, and I have a bag that I love. It's a remover, and so I realized that remover is a good rhyme for bossa nova.
Awesome.
So I wrote this song.
Awesome.
And
We look forward to hearing it. And by the way, for everyone watching at home, Celso's in Brazil. I'm in Atlanta. We want to know where you're watching from. So tell us what city you're watching from. We want Celso to know where he's lighting up tonight, where he's being appreciated tonight. We want to know where his music is affecting you. So let us know where you're based. Over to you.
Okay, it's better this way. Life's like an empty road. Now I'm gonna pack my bags. The world is always calling me. Just waiting, now I'm getting there. I'll take the plane to be with you. My life is in a nice remover, and our love is like a bossa nova. I'll take the plane to be with you. My life is in a nice remover, and our love is like a bossa nova.
Yeah. Awesome. Sounds so great and heartfelt. Love hearing you play. Some of the people tuning in, I'll just share with you. We have John Finberry, a wonderful musician and songwriter from Andover, Massachusetts.
Hi, John.
He's tuning in. He's a big fan of yours.
Hi, John. How are you?
And then we got Louisiana in the house. New Orleans, maybe. Chicago, Illinois is tuning in.
Laura.
There's Laura. And then we have all the way from Korea over on YouTube, exactly 12 hours away.
Wow.
So we got
from Korea.
From Korea. You ever been to Korea?
12 hours early. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever
Brazil? Yeah, very early.
Have you ever performed in Korea?
No, not yet.
We got to get you over there. So let's bring him back. Let's bring Celso over to Korea when the time is right. Tell me, Maestro, what is your days like in quarantine? Do you have a structure to your day? Do you wake up at the same time? Do you go for a walk? How do you structure your days these days?
I mean, since the beginning of the quarantine, I've been quite lost. I mean, it was almost difficult to manage all the situation. And so we decided to come to Búzios, where we could have some skies, some green to see. And so I've been reading a lot. I've been walking a lot. I've been trying to write songs. And I've been trying to stay with my family. And it's good. I mean, we don't have any other chance, but we try to make it in a better way.
Yeah, I hear you.
The best way we can.
Talk about the songwriting process for you then. So what is the songwriting process? You're saying you're trying to write songs. How does that work for you? Do you have a notebook? Do you do it on your phone? What's the process like?
I mean, I used to say since the beginning that writing songs is quite a mystery. I've been writing songs for like 30 years, but it's still a mystery. I know sometimes we can work on a song for a long time. You can wrote and rewrote and look for the words and change things, but sometimes there's that glimpse, that thing that you don't know how it happens and from where it comes. So it's still a mystery how all of a sudden we can write a song in 10 minutes. So it's a mystery, but I've been trying to
Yeah.
do both ways. I mean, working on the songs, and sometimes when I have lucky, the songs came to me.
Right. Do you have a notebook where you write them?
Yeah.
How does it? Okay.
Yeah, and sometimes when I can, I record it on my iPhone, just not to forget some lines. But I'm always changing.
Yeah. By the way, of those of you watching at home, if you have a question, for Celso, please let us know. I'll be sure to ask him and have him opine. On Instagram, Sally wants to know what language do you like to write in? Is it Portuguese or English? Do you have a preference? How does your mind think? Is it thinking in Portuguese or in English?
No, I've been writing a lot in Portuguese because I think it's my main language, and I think that Portuguese it's a language that has a quite a special sound in the words. So I've been to many places like England and even America, and I have a lot of people asking me to sing in Portuguese instead of English because of the sound of the language. But I've been writing in English too. I've been writing with my partner Ronaldo Bastos, which is one of the greatest Brazilian songwriters. He wrote songs with Tom Jobim and with Milton Nascimento and a lot of those great guys over here. And we write a lot, and a lot of songs, sometimes in Portuguese and sometimes in English.
Right.
But,
Do you have a lot of unfinished drafts?
wow! I think I have songs for 10 years. I have a lot of drafts and I have a lot of things unfinished.
Where do you
And
keep them all?
I keep them in the cloud. I mean, it's in my computer, but it's basically in the cloud. I mean, and sometimes I got surprised with
Yeah.
some songs and some what I don't remember that, and
Do you go back and revisit the unfinished drafts and kind of?
sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes I did.
Gotcha. What would you like to play next for us?
I'm gonna play Like Nice, which is the name of an album that I have, and it was nominated for 4 Latin Grammys, and I'm very proud of it. And the song is Like Nice, and was written by me and Ronaldo Bastos, and it's the name of the album too. So let's play Like Nice. Please don't smoke in bed, don't mess around with beauty. Come, let's fall in love. Don't waste your time with salty tears. My romance, she loves to dance. to me. Oh, so nice, the two of us eternally. My romance, she loves to dance like nice to me. Oh, so nice, the two of us eternally. Thank you. Thank you for this. Thank you. Thank you.
I want everyone at home to show some love for Celso Fonseca. If you do it on the screen, I will do it in person. So we want some of this action going. There we go. Jane Rose has some clap.
Hi, Jane Rose. Thank you.
She has some kittens.
Thank you.
And there's Max and Rios.
Max and Rio, thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
Barbara Seidel. Yeah.
Hi, Barbara. Thank you.
I want to make sure that you're getting your daily dose of applause.
Yeah.
I feel bad for the artists. It's hard, they don't get the applause.
Yeah, this is a great atmosphere.
We got
Might
some medals for you.
Thank you.
Check this out. Raymond's in the house. Ótimo.
Hi, Raymond. Hi, Raymond. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, settle down. John Finberry's
Hi, John.
popping the champagne. So this is a toast. John, you and I are going to toast to Celso right
Cheers.
there. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm drinking some calorie-free water here. Gina's got some applause going on. Settle down.
Hi, Gina.
See? Check out the
you.
love you're getting, my friend, from around the world. Beatrice. So
Thank
everyone is vibing with you. So we have some questions coming in. I'll just put some of these up on the screen. Laura Finnegan says, do you write your song first and then add words, or first or the other way around? What do you start with?
It depends. Sometimes I think that most of the time the song comes first and then the lyrics. But it can be the opposite too. And I can have the lucky, as I said before, to have both at the same time. So
What's a song that both came at the same time for you?
I mean, the next one I'm gonna play. It came all of a sudden, out of the blue. It came.
Boom.
The whole song.
And what's something where you started with the lyrics first?
Why I started?
No. What's an example of a song where you started with the lyrics first?
Sorry. Maybe some songs that I write with my partner. Sometimes he sends me the lyrics, and I have a song called in Portuguese called Feriado. The lyrics came first.
Gotcha.
Then the
This
melody.
is slightly off topic, but this is what people want to know in Korea. wants to know an easy Brazilian dish to cook quickly during quarantine. What's an easy dish to cook, Brazilian dish to cook during quarantine? What do you recommend?
We have cooking.
What do you recommend? Is it good?
Cooking a lot.
What's something that you can cook easily? He's looking for an idea. Is there an easy Brazilian dish?
Yes, I have a quite uh, how can I say, smooth diet. I've been cooking vegetables, and I eat a lot of fruits and those kind of things. I know that Brazilians are very famous because we have feijoada, but feijoada is a very heavy, a very strong, very strong plate, and it's best to have it on the summer.
See, my man in Korea.
I think it's not. I think it's not. I think it's not too good for the quarantine.
So you see, you're getting cooking advice over in Korea from the great Celso Fonseca. So some other questions coming in. I want to know. Talk to me about your guitar. What kind of guitar are you playing right now? Maybe you can hold it up and show us.
This guitar is a Brazilian guitar. It's a Brazilian guitar. It's called Tajima. It's handmade, and it's my. I discovered this guitar because I have a good friend of mine. As you said, I've been playing a lot of time ago. I've been playing with Gilberto Gil, and I have a good friend of mine that is Gilberto Gil's roadie, and he recommended me this guitar because Gil got one and he fell in love with this guitar. So my friend told me, you should buy one, you should try one. And it's my guitar. I think it's my main guitar over now. I've been using it all the time, even for recording. I fell in love with this instrument as well.
Are they nylon strings? What kind of strings?
Nylon strings, yeah.
Yeah, you can hear the tone. Sound really nice. We love to hear your next one. This is the piece you mentioned that it all came all at once.
Yeah. And it's called I Could Have Danced. I could have danced all night. I could have danced with you. I could have hold you in my arms and dance under the moon. I could have take a chance just like a man would like to do. But I just wrote this song, it's just another song for you. I could have take a break, but I just played a fool. I could have never let you go away and let me blue. Could have make a wish and hope that it could make you mine. But I just wrote this song to sing along and say goodbye. Take a break, but I just played a fool. I could have never let you go away and let me blue. I could have make a wish and hope that it could make you mine. But I just wrote this song to sing along and say goodbye. I could have make a wish and hope that it could make you mine. But I just wrote this song to sing along and say goodbye.
They love you, man.
Thank you.
That was really beautiful. I like the whole stop.
Yeah,
And it starts.
I could have taken a break.
You shouldn't play around with that because then Camilo, our sound guy, will freak out and say that your internet connection's stopping. So, short break, not a long break.
Okay.
But no, that was awesome. That was awesome. See, they're back. I want to see all the love up on the screen again. Yeah. Oh, people in Korea and Maxime. So during the last break, we asked the audience, many of whom are watching, which trophy should we present you? And for the first time ever in the history of the show, you have earned something that no one else has ever earned. I like to hand out things to people in my parents' dining room because I can't be there in person with you. For the first time in this show, you were the first recipient of the Penguin Trophy. Please present to him the Penguin Trophy. There it is. You are the winner of the Penguin Trophy. See?
Oh, thank you. This is very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's the audience voted on it. And
Thank you.
this is a collective trophy they want to give you. So, see, everyone's applauding. We would like to know if you'd like to make an acceptance speech for the Penguin Trophy.
I love it, and I could never imagine that it was for the first time in the show.
It's one of the highest honors, the Penguin Trophy.
Thank you. I'm very honored. And
yeah. After the show, you're going to be like, what did I get myself into? No, but we're just having fun and want to make this as interactive for the audience. We're all getting a little stir crazy.
Sure.
Tell me now. So, see, Penguin's up on the screen. Tell me now about your musical influences. Who are they? Who are the leading lights in your career that you've really looked up to?
I mean, I have a lot of influences, but I think that I've been influenced by a lot of different genres. I mean, even rock and roll, even progressive rock, jazz, but most of all bossa nova. I think it's the genre that defines Brazil abroad, and I think that it's a kind of music that a lot of people like very much. And one of my idols is, of course, Antônio Carlos Jobim, the great Antônio Carlos Jobim, and João Gilberto, because João invented this kind of thing that he invented. It doesn't exist before him. This style, this thing, and it changed everything.
Yeah, 100%. Who are some emerging artists in Brazil that you like to listen to? So some people who are new on the scene that have caught your attention.
I have listened to a lot of. I mean, I've done listen very much to the radio. I mean, with the digital platforms and all of this, I've been listening to old things, and of course I've been listening to a lot of old Brazilian artists, people like Jobim, of course, João Gilberto, and also Caetano Veloso, and Gilberto Gil, and Gal Costa, and
all great,
and all the great ones.
Well, you're right up there. And I want everyone who's watching to go to Instagram.com and check out Celso Fonseca's Instagram page. He also has a YouTube account and a Facebook fan page. So please like, follow, and subscribe to all of his stuff. Also on Spotify, subscribe to his channel so you get to get notified on all of his new music. He released a album last year. Let's put that up on the screen, called O Tempo. Tell everyone who's on the cover and why, and who you're on the cover with, and why you wanted to create this album.
On the cover, it's my daughter, and it was a short story. I when I was about to take pictures for the cover, the photographer uh, went to my house in Rio, and we were thinking about taking some pictures at the beach and or something like that. But the weather was cloudy. We didn't have a big sun or something like this. And all of a sudden we were at my house having some coffee, and suddenly he looked to my daughter and said, "Wow, let's do the picture with him, with her, sorry." And so it was his idea, and he's a great photographer called Klaus Mitteldorf, and it's the one that made the cover of Natural and Rio Goshi Rio, two previous albums that I had, and they were released in Europe, Japan, and America too. They are
Got
very
it.
old records, but it's the same photographer.
Right. Tell me, walk me through the album. I think we have the songs up there. Are these original compositions? What's the theme of the album?
The theme of the album, I think it's the feelings that I was having at that time, and I mean it's more an album that I was trying to show my feelings and all the things that surrounds me at that time. And also I recorded with a great friend of mine, an Oscar winner called Jorge Drexler. He's a great songwriter, a good friend of mine. And we did La Edad del Cielo, which is a very nice song. And Jorge, I have the honor, and Jorge sing it with me at the album.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to check this out. A great collaboration with Jorge Drexler. And where did you record it? Where did you produce it?
I recorded in part in São Paulo with a great producer called Dudu Borges, which is a very good friend of mine, and he has lots of platinums and gold records on his wall, and he's a very great guy and a very good friend. But my vocals and my guitar I recorded in Rio with a great engineer called Felipe Soares, and he could capture the intimacy of my guitar and my vocal. And I used to record together guitar and vocal without overdubs, which is a very a very scary thing, but I used to record like this. And Felipe is a great guy, and he could capture the spirit and the intimacy that I would like to bring.
Gotcha. Before you play your next song, we have a question from Raymond. Raymond's a great music lover, and he ran Oxfam, the great international aid agency. He's asking the question in Portuguese, but he's asking you
Which is my favorite song from João Gilberto.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, it's a very difficult question because I love them all, but I love the old ones. I love the way he used to play the samba, and he used to say that he didn't play bossa nova. He just played samba, and I used to say that samba, bossa nova is a samba in slow motion, but I love the old songs, and I love the next song that I was planning to perform. That was one of his versions of a Cole Porter song, and it's called "It's Wonderful." And this is a recording of João Gilberto that I love.
Vamos, meu amigo.
Okay. I like your Portuguese.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. It's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice. It's paradise. It's what I love to see. You've made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful, marvelous that you should care for me. It's wonderful, it's marvelous. You should care for me. It's awful nice. It's paradise. It's what I love to see. You've made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous. It's wonderful, marvelous that you should care for me. That you should care for me. That you should care for me. Thank you.
Very pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
pretty. You got a full house of penguins up in here.
I love the penguin.
Yeah. Yeah.
But let me ask you something. Why a penguin?
We have the kitten trophy or the penguin trophy, so why not? It's just to have fun.
Yeah.
You're probably
It's great. I love it.
we have we have the puppy trophy for the word of the day winner, and we have these other trophies. We have a lot of questions coming in. You talked about bossa nova and samba.
Yeah.
Can you sort of explained it, but can you touch on the difference? So some of people want to know what is the exact difference. Who are the leading lights of samba versus bossa nova? Who are some people, like if I want to go listen to samba, who should I put into Spotify to go listen to samba? If I want to hear bossa nova, who should I go listen to?
Yes, I mean there's two different kinds of samba. We have the samba that is played by in carnival, by samba schools, and we have other kinds of samba. I mean old sambas pre-bossa nova that were written by great songwriters like Cartola, like Nelson Cavaquinho. But the basic thing is the innovation that João Gilberto brings when he transformed the old way to play samba in his new invention, his new way of play samba. That's why he used to say that he's not playing bossa nova, he just plays samba. And the difference, I think, it's the beat. It's because samba it's something played more like. And I think that bossa nova it's more smooth. I think it's more elegant, and I think that it's something more sophisticated, and with a lot of jazzy chords and extended chords, I think, extended notes, and it's quite different. It's something like this. This is bossa nova.
They'll clap for you whenever you want. You can call me, and then I'll have them clap for you. If you're ever feeling down, I'll have it ready.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Some folks want to know about your guitar playing. Like, how do you warm up? Do you have any exercises to stay fresh? Do you practice the guitar every day?
Yes, I've been practicing every day, and sometimes I used to practice some basic scales, some just to warm up. Something with like jazz phrases or something like that. But what I like to practice more is to sing the songs and to sing. I mean, everything we can transform everything to bossa nova. I mean, a song like this. I like to do those kind of things. That is to pick some songs from other genres and put a little bossa nova on it. Something like, look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do, you're wood, you're yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things you do, and it was called Yellow. Things like that. I used to practice those kind of things.
If you play a scale, we'll do it. It's cool. I love that demonstration. I love demonstrations for people to experience this. We love to hear. I think you have a final number for us, and for everyone watching at home. Please show your love for Celso during the piece. We want to see your love and applause. And I'll be asking about the word of the day. If you were watching at the beginning of the show, if you can tell me what the word of the day is, you will get a trophy presented to you by a puppy. You know you want that. Celso already got the penguin trophy, so there'll be no penguin trophies for you. So he is the defending champion of the penguin trophy. So let us know if you remember what the word of the day is, and we'd love to hear your last selection. What will you be playing?
I'll play a song that this song came with the title first, because my partner Ronaldo just called me one day and he told me we could write a song called Slow Motion Bossa Nova, which I think that it's quite obvious, because bossa nova is a samba in slow motion. So we picked from the title, and we wrote this song called Slow Motion Bossa Nova. And this is the one that I'm going to perform right now. So good to me, and your love is the inspiration that I need. Writing songs for you is the way I find to thank you for this. Face the music, dance to the music. Now I hear the sound of music, and your take it closer to perfection. You're beyond imagination with a dream team, you're so good to me. You're so good to me. And I hope to give you back the peace of mind that you give to me. And it feels like Bossa Nova by Joby. The solution to my dilemma, you're my girl from Ipanema. Inspiration for my samba, in slow motion, you're the top. You're my devotion, my slow motion Bossa Nova dream. The solution to my dilemma, you're my girl from Ipanema. Inspiration for my samba, in slow motion, you're the top. You're my devotion, my slow motion Bossa Nova dream. Ooh, thanks, Jim.
Yeah. So good.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
That's the standing ovation. I want to see the love. You think we should give him the flowers? You want to?
Yeah.
Should we give him the flowers, everyone? Yeah, we're gonna give the flowers.
I got it. Thank you. Wow. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Maxine. Thanks. Thanks, Kabir. This is great. I'm very glad to be on your show. I'm very glad to be in your show. Thank you.
Thank you. So, just read some final. Yeah. So everyone wants to give the flowers. Camilo,
Yeah, thanks.
Barbara, thank you very much.
Thank
Raymond
you,
saying
Thank Raymond.
more Brazilian music. By the way, we do have a winner tonight. We have 2 winners of the Word of the Day contest. Let's give out the trophy now. I want to give a big shout out to our man in Korea. Let me put this up on the screen. Actually, 2 people got it. Let me see if I can find it. Everyone's been putting so many comments, it's hard to find. Oh, here we go. So, Chimbalo. Close. 1 extra L. So, Chimbalo is MYPL. You're now the defending champion. Congratulations on your puppy trophy. You are the defending champion now of the Word of the Day. And of course, John Finberry using it in a sentence. You can play Bossa Nova on your Chimbalo. Let's hear it for John. Great job, John. You're now the defending champion. Can you defend your crown tomorrow night? Can you? Let's see. Let's see if, John, you can defend your crown tomorrow night. That is our show tonight. Always a wonderful, wonderful thing to include an artist such as you. Really touched. I do want to give 2 shout-outs. One shout-out I want to give to Gene D'Souza, an incredible on-air host at 88.9 FM WDNA in Miami.
Great, Gene.
Gene's awesome. If you want to listen to great Brazilian music, check out Gene's show.
You should.
It's called Cafe Brazil Radio Show, Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's 7 p.m. for you down in Brazil on 88.9 FM WDNA. And if you want to know anything about good Brazilian music, check out Gene D'Souza, the man, the myth, also the maestro.
He's the one.
And yeah, he's really, really awesome. Also want to give a shout out to Sandra and Camilo, the great sound team. And let's put their website up on the screen. If you're an artist and needs any kind of sound services, check them out. They're based in Queens, New York. They have two wonderful dogs, Oreo and Maui. And if you mention one of their two dogs, you will get a discount. So anyone out there who needs music services, reach out to them. You can, if you just want to meet the dogs, you can schedule a time to meet the dogs and pet. It's $5 per pet. So we have to monetize, right? Monetize everything. So if you want to pet the dogs, again, $5 per pet, and it's payable by PayPal. All right. So thanks, everyone. Tomorrow night we have a great show. We have a great show. I want everyone to come in 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. And in the morning, we're doing a quarantine film series. And in the evening, we're doing a quarantine concert series. So stay tuned to all my social media. And can't wait to share with you great music. Stay home, stay well, and stay safe. Good night, everyone.